Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, teacher.
We will wait for 1 or 2 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Shall we start? Are you guys ready?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher. Fully concentrated.
Fully concentrated. Are you sure you are fully concentrated right now, Nan and John?
Yes, teacher.
How about Susan?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so yesterday we have talked about our hobbies, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we'll move to reading today. Okay. So are you guys ready right now?
Yes, I'm
Yes,
ready.
teacher.
Okay. So today we'll just reading. So we'll look at reading. Read what these 12 and 30 years old say about their hobby, and do any of them have the same hobby as you? So there are together like 12 kids, right, who are sharing their hobby. So you have to read it, and after that you have to tell me that do any of them have the same hobby as you? Okay, so read it now. 12 different hobbies. So have you finished?
Yes, teacher.
Everyone?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Okay, so do any of them have the same hobby as you among these 12 different hobbies?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh,
Really?
Yes, teacher.
teacher.
Number 12.
Huh?
Teacher.
Yeah.
Number 12 is same.
Number
hobby.
12.
Number 12.
Number 12. So you share the same hobbies with number 12, right?
Yes.
Which is acting and singing, right?
Yes.
So you're also interested in acting, right?
No, acting is not really bad.
Just singing.
Singing.
Okay, just singing. Okay, so is there any vocab that you don't know that you want to ask me? Is there any vocabulary that you don't know? You know all the words, right?
Hello.
Yeah.
Number 1 is TRAMPOLIND. What is that?
Trembling, right? Trembling is this one. This one is trembling. You can jump on it. So that is trembling, right? We can see them in a park or somewhere, right? You can see this one. You can jump on it, right? A lot of kids love doing that, like trembling. And is there any other vocabulary that you don't know?မရှိဘူးနော်။နားမလဲဆုံးမရှိဘူးနော်
Teacher.
Yes.
Number 4. BELT.
Belts. Blood bath, right? BELT is something that you wear on your waist. That is belt. ဒီမှာကြတော့လေသူကခပ်ပတ်နဲ့ရထားတာပြောတယ်။ဂျူဒိုဆော့တာခပ်ပတ်နဲ့ရထားတယ်လို့ပြောတာ blood belt ဆိုတော့။ညာနော် Okay. Okay, so is there any question about the vocabulary? No?
Black
What?
belt is like an achievement in judo, right?
Yeah? What?
Black belt is like an achievement in judo.
Judo.
I think so.
And what is your question?
No, I said I think black belt is like an achievement in judo.
Yes, it's achievement. There are different kinds of color, right? The black, and I don't know any what color, but I know that the black is the highest one or something, right? ဟုတ်တယ်မလားဂျူလိုခပ်ပတ်နဲ့ဆိုရင်ကြောက်ကြတယ်လေဟုတ်တယ်မလားဆိုတော့အရှောင်ကြီးနဲ့ခွဲထားတယ်စတင်သားဆိုတော့ခပ်ပတ်နဲ့မပေးလေခပ်ပတ်ကလည်းသူတို့ဘာရောက်လဲမသိချီရတယ်ဒါအဲ့မှာကိုကlevel တက်သွားတယ်အဆင့်တစ်လုံးမြင့်သွားတယ်အရင်ရသွားတယ်ဆိုရှင်ခပ်ပတ်နဲ့ရထားတာဆိုရင်နည်းနည်းလန့်ကြတယ်လေအဲ့လိုဟုတ်တယ်မလားအဲ့ဒါဆိုတော့အရှောင်ခပ်ပတ်ရအောင်ခွဲထားတာနော် Okay, so what is juggling here? I love juggling. What is that?
Like throw the things into the air. And
Yes,
catch
throw
it.
the things into the like that, right? That is juggling. That is juggling, yes.
စာတင်နေရှိမှာ6ကလီအဲ့ဒါပြော
That is quite strange, right? His hobby is quite strange, yes. The juggling, right? So စက်ကတ်တွေမှာလေပြရဟုတ်တယ်မလားအများကြီးတစ်စီအများကြီးလှည့်ပြရလေနော်ပုံမှန်ဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော်amateur ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်တော့3ခု4ခုလောက်ကိုလှည့်ပြစက်ကတ်တွေမှာじゃအခု10ခု15ခုလောက်အဲ့လိုမျိုးဟာရောမြောက်ပြီးတော့ဖြစ်တာလေနော်အဲ့ဒါ juggling လို့ခေါ်တယ် Okay. Okay, so we'll move to number 2 vocabulary. Walk with a partner, make lists of the hobbies in exercise 1 under the following heading. So you may see 4 headings, which is 4 categories, right? The first one is sport, martial arts, and the second one is collecting things, and the third one is music and performing, and the fourth one is art and other creative activities. So you have to categorize all these hobbies into the right category, which is, for example, like for judo. So which category?
Martial arts.
martial arts.
Oh, and
Under the sports and martial arts, it will be like judo, right? Judo is another sports and martial arts category. So you have to categorize. Can you do that?
Yes.
So we'll do it right now. Have you all finished?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Okay, so under the category of sports and martial arts, which hobby will be included?
Karate.
Hobby number 2,
Karate, teacher.
Karate and
Trampoline.
judo,
trampoline.
Number 4.
trampoline, karate, and judo, right?
Yes.
Only 3 things, right? Am I right?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, thank you for responding. So how about collecting things? Which hobby will be included in collecting things?
Number 5, 7, and
5, 7, 9, 11.
11.
Why are you telling the numbers? You have to tell me like collecting pencil case or
Collecting sweets, collecting
Collecting
beads,
pencil
jewelry, and
case.
posters,
Collecting
collecting
shells.
coins, collecting
Collecting
shells, collecting
shells.
leaves,
yes, and
Collecting pencil cases.
collecting coins, collecting leaves,
jewelry, pencil case,
and collecting shells, right? Collecting beads, jewelry, and collecting
and
posters,
poster.
right? So these will be included
Yes.
under this category. So how about music and performing?
acting and singing,
Playing the drums.
Playing guitar.
guitar,
Playing guitar.
Playing
Singing.
guitar.
Acting.
Singing, acting.
And
acting, singing,
Juggling.
playing the guitar.
yes, playing the guitar is included. And acting and singing, right? Acting and singing, yes, correct. How about art and other activities?
Reading,
Drawing.
drawing, writing,
Writing.
make motor planes, juggling,
Yes, making model planes and
Writing.
juggling
Juggling.
and drawing, right? Drawing and
Writing.
Writing stories.
Writing.
yes,
make model plans,
yes, making modern planes, right? Making modern planes. Yes, correct. Okay, so we have finished number 2 and we'll move to number 3 now. Number 3 is make sure sentences about the children interviewing exercise 1 and their hobby. So you have to look at this reading again and you have to match these. So for number 1 is all of them, a third of them, a quarter of them, 2 of them, 1 of them, and none of them. And for A to F is collect things, collect stamps, do sports and martial art, and enjoy art, have at least one hobby, and make things. Okay, for number 1, all of them, which will be the answer?
Have at least
Have at least
one
one hobby.
One
One
hobby.
hobby.
Yes, all of them have at
Have
least
at
one
least
hobby,
one
right? Because they have hobby, right? At least one. And for 2, a third of them,
collect things.
yes, a third of them collect things because lots of children like to collect things, right? They like to collect pencil case, they like to collect coins, they like to collect leaves and beads, jewelry, and posters, right? So a third of them collect things,
Collecting.
right? And do you know the meaning of a third of them, right?
Yes.
What does that mean? What does that mean, a third of them?
live on the
33%.
tree,
恐龙年马地东亚。
Huh? A third of them.
1 out of
都梦的
3.
梦啊
No.
Yes,
Don't
1.3, right? In
1.3.
mathematics, we call it 1.3, right? So 3ပုံတစ်ပုံကဟုတ်တယ်နော် 3ပုံတစ်ပုံကကျွန်တော်ဒီမှာ12ယောက်ရှိရဆိုရင်3ပုံပုံချလိုက်ရင်တစ်ပုံကcollecting things ကိုကြိုက်တယ်ဟုတ်တယ်မလား How about quarter of them?
And drawings.
A quarter
Do
of them?
sports martial arts.
live on the
Enjoy arts.
Yes, enjoy art, right? They like to dance, they like to sing, they like to play guitars, right? And they like to play drums. So a quarter of them enjoy art. What does that mean? A quarter of them.
1/4.
1/4.
Yes, 1/4. Yes. And for 2 of them,
Do
Two
sports.
of them
sports,
do
martial
sports and martial arts.
yes, 2 of them do sports or martial arts. Yes, correct. How about 1 of them?
One of them make things.
Make things.
Yes,
Things.
he makes the model planes, right? So one of them
Yeah.
make things,
Mấy tên.
and none of them,
One of them collect stamps.
Collect stamp.
yes, they
Collect-
didn't collect stamps, right? They only collect the leaf and coins, jewelry, right? And
Yes.
pencil case, so they didn't collect stamps. It's quite boring, right? The stamps. Okay, so we have finished number 3. And do you have any question for number 3?
No.
No, teacher.
No question for number 3. Okay. Okay, now it's we'll move to number 4. Number 4 is write a web forum post about your hobby. So in your forum, you have to include what are your hobbies. And number 2 is how long have you been doing them? So you have to write like them. You have to write like these the ones in the reading text. So in your forum, you have to include 2 things, right? The first one is your hobbies, right? So it can be more than one hobby, right? And the first thing is you have to write your hobbies, and you also have to mention the duration, right? You also have to mention how long have you been doing them. So I think the ideal one will be like number 4 and number 12. So they mentioned the duration too, right? Like I love doing judo at my local club. I have been doing it for 7 years. So you also have to write like that. You also have to mention the duration, right? And in number 12, my hobbies are acting and singing. I have been acting since I was 2. So there is also a duration, right? So and before writing number 4, I want to explain the tenses that you have to use. So when you are talking about how long you have been doing that hobby, you have to use present perfect continuous tense. You all know what present perfect continuous tense is, right? When do we use it?
Oh, we did it in the past and continue doing in the
Still
present
doing.
also.
Yes, we did that in the past, and we are still
we are
doing
still
it
doing
right now, right? So in that situation, we have to use present perfect continuous tense, right? Okay, so by the way, how many tenses are there in English?
12.
9, 12,
12 tenses, right? Not 5, it's 12 tenses. Yes, correct, 12 tenses. So Amanda, we will talk about present perfect continuous, right? We use this one, we want to express the things or action that we did in the past and we still continue doing it now, right? So in that situation, we'll use present perfect continuous. For example, I have been living in Yangon since 2008, right? So I'm still living in Yangon right now, like that, right? So you have to use this tense to express how long have you been doing that hobby. Is that clear? So you have to write 2 things,
Sure.
your hobbies and how long have you been doing them, and you have to use present perfect continuous. Okay, so I'll give you 5 minutes to write. Is that clear?
Yes, sure.
Okay,
Yes,
so
teacher.
5 minutes from now. And after that, I'll ask you one by one. Have you finished? Have you finished?
Yes, teacher.
Everyone?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
So can I ask now?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Okay, so I'll start with 9 and 10.
Okay, teacher. My hobbies are playing video games, and I like to play badminton. And I've been playing video games since I was like 4 years old. I had a computer, and I have been playing badminton since I was like 5 or 6.
5 or 6 years, right?
Yeah.
5 or 6 years old. Okay, thank you. And this time, can you type?
And I love reading many different kind of books, dancing and doing workout. There's my top 3 the most I have been doing since I was
I have been doing since I was young, right? Okay, thank you. This time, Tân Nguyen.
I love to read books while listening to music. I usually read fiction books and I mostly listen to music with high beats. And I've been reading books since I went to elementary school.
Since I was young. Thank you. And this time, Jason. Jason, that's here.
My hobby is playing badminton and making programs. I have been doing it for 4 years.
For 4 years. Okay, thank you. This time, Tutumo.
My hobbies are singing and playing the piano. I have been singing since I was 9. I have been playing the piano recently.
Just recently. Okay, thank you. Next, Jason. Jason.
My hobbies are swimming and dancing. I have been swimming since I was young, and I have one more hobbies. It was watching movie or series.
Okay, thank you. This time, Susan.
My hobbies are kind of a lot. So actually, I love singing, drawing, modeling, and cooking. I've been singing since I know like singing in the shower, it's the best feeling. So I started singing, and also another thing is drawing. I've been drawing since I found out since I know how to draw. So that's my oldest hobby. Another thing is for cooking. I'm down for the cut for that because I am doing keep doing simple mistake again and again. For the modeling, I started interested why I found out like Kendall Jenner. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, thank you. And this time, Kate Jackson.
I like drawing, coding, and playing video games. I've been playing games since I was 4.
Since I was
4.
born.
4.
Oh, 4, okay. I realized since I was born, oh my God. Since I was 4, okay, thank you. This time, Penny.
Yes, my hobby is doing modeling, and I have been doing this since like I was 12. When I started using social media, I saw some model like Kendall and Taylor, and I was like, oh, I want to be like them, and like that's become my really big hobby.
So it becomes your ambition right now, like, right?
Yeah.
I want to be a model one day like that, right? Okay, thank you. And this time, Aga.
I love reading, singing, playing badminton, and swimming. I have been playing badminton for 6 years, and I'm sometimes go swimming, and reading is the things I have been doing since I was 9. And when I have free time, I prefer to sing.
Okay, thank you. And this time, come on.
I love reading, and I have been reading since I was 11, and I read whatever I saw. Yes.
I read whatever I saw. Okay. Okay, thank you. And next is Lwin Tu Ang. Lwin Tu Ang, yes, you haven't finished, right? Lwin Tu Ang, are you there? Lwin Tu Ang, are you still there? I think he left. Okay. Nwe Lwin.
My hobby is I listen to music and swimming and badminton. I have been doing before young.
I have been doing since I was 12.
Yes.
Right? Okay. Okay.
Right.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you for sharing your hobbies. I think Lwin Tu Ang left, right? Okay. So we are finished. Number 4, right? And you know how to use present perfect continuous tense, right? Okay. Okay, so let's move to speaking part right now. Speaking part is ask and answer these questions. And number 1 is, does anyone in exercise 1 say anything that you find funny? So is there any funny hobby for you among these 12 hobbies?
No.
Is there any funny? No. Everyone?
No,
teacher.
teacher.
You find something funny? No. Okay.
No.
Okay, so how about question number
Yeah, I think number 6 is kind
number
of
6?
funny. Yeah.
Number 6, huh? Okay, you mean I think kicking a stick down the street, wherever I see one, right? It's quite funny for you, right?
Number 8 is also funny.
Number 8 is also funny. You mean juggling? Is that funny
Yes.
for you? Okay, so number 6 and number 8, right? You find funny. Okay. Okay, so how about the second question? Which of the hobby mentioned in exercise 1 do you find unusual? So is there any unusual hobby for you? Unusual hobby. Which is strange for you. Is there
Number
any
6.
strange hobby? Number
6.
6. Again, kicking a stick down the street wherever I see one, right? It is quite strange for you.
For me, number 5.
Number 5. Number 5 is collecting.
Oh, really?
I've never seen someone like collecting pencil case.
Really? The pencil.
I mean,
Everyone
I
does
used
that
to
here.
when I was young.
Susan did
Every
when she
kid
was
does
young.
that.
Yeah, Nanita, what did you say?
Every kid collects something. he likes.
Yeah. So there are some people, right? If they saw something beautiful, they just collect it, wherever they are. So that may be pencil case.
I
or
used to
that may
collect
be-
Pokemon cards.
Yeah, Pokemon cards.
I had like 500 or 600, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So Pokemon cards. Okay. Okay, so next question is, which of the hobbies in exercise 1 did you do when you were younger? So is there any old hobby for you that you didn't do right now, that you used to do in the past? Is there anything?
Yeah, number 5, I used to collect and I don't do now.
So you used to collect things, right? But you didn't do, you don't do it right now, right?
For me, number 11. I used
11.
to collect shells when I was like in Dubai.
You collect shells.
Yes,
But
because I can.
you don't do it right now.
Yeah.
So did you still have the shells?
I left that in like Dubai. I didn't take that because I was so young. I think I was 5 or 6.
They just left there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so is there any more questions? Yes, number 4. So which of the hobbies in exercise you would like to do? So the one that you would like to try in the future. So is there any hobby that you want to try in the future?
Judo, I guess.
Number 4. Yep. Judo.
Judo. I want to try judo.
Yeah,
Judo.
me too.
Everyone is talking about judo. Susan, Tai, and Jason Lin. So they want to try judo. How about
Me
boys?
too.
Boys, come on. The girls want to try judo. How about you guys? Okay, then no, you say something, right?
I said like I also want to play judo because my level is lower than that the beginner one.
So
I always said my mom I want to try judo, but my mom said it's dangerous for you, so I can play it.
Same, like my mom was like, no, you're a girl, you can do judo.
Actually, it is not that dangerous, right? But actually, yeah, you should try. We also need.
I will try in one day.
Yes, we should try one day, right?
Also,
we should know how to protect ourselves, right? Especially
Yeah.
for the girls. We should try, yeah.
I also want to try like playing drums, like number 1.
Drums. I think it can release our stress, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to play guitar.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah,
number 3,
it's
I'm
also good.
aim to. I want to try playing guitar.
Playing guitar, yes. Playing guitar, playing drums. How about the others? Is there any hobby that you want to try in the future?
No, nothing.
Nothing.
Just sleep on the bed.
Okay, so we have finished this chapter. Okay. Oh, there is also a project. And after school club, there is a project, right? So your school wants some idea for after school club where students can try some new hobbies. Where the partner decides on an activity for an after school club, design and write a flyer for the activity. So you need to write a flyer. So it's kind of like group work. So you need to design and you need to write things. So it's kind of like project. So it's really it will be really a good activity if we are in a face-to-face classroom, but we are now online, unfortunately. So that is why I want to skip this activity. Is that okay for you? I'm gonna skip this one. And so we have finished this chapter, which is about sports and hobbies. So is there any question that you want to ask me for the whole chapter?
No.
Not really.
Oh. Everyone, is there any question that you want to ask me for the whole chapter?
No, teacher.
No, teacher.
No more questions. Okay, so if you don't have any question for this one, I have. So let's do some revision for this chapter. And I think it's on page number 36, 5, 6. And that will be the revision for unit 5 and 6, right? Okay, so it's on page number 54. The review of unit 5 and 6. So it's a kind of revision. So I will just run through it, okay? So vocabulary, sports and sports equipment. So did you still remember these words?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. If so, we'll do number 1. Choose the odd one out. You know the odd one out game, right? So you have to take out the odd one from these groups of words and give your reason in each case. You also have to give reason why you took it out, right? So for number 1, it has like footballer, referee, goalkeeper, and bowler. So you have to take the odd one out, right? So I think number 1 has been done for you as an example. So for number B, the answer is referee because there is a reason. The odd one, referee is the odd one because the other are all sports player, right? So the referee doesn't need to play, right? So the other are the players. So that is why referee is the odd one here, right? A man footballer, referee, goalkeeper, and bowler. So referee is the odd one here. Or it can also be the bowler. It's the odd one out because a bowler is connected with a cricket, and whereas all the others are connected with football. So it can be like more than one answer, right? Okay, so now we'll move to number 2. Boxing, cricket, rugby, and football. So which one is the odd one that we have to take out?
Boxing.
Okay, I got the boxing. How about the others? Do you agree with Aga? Aga said boxing is the odd one. Do you all agree with him?
Yes, teacher. Boxing.
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher. So what is the reason that boxing is the odd one?
Other others are
The other three are playing with balls.
Yeah.
Yes.
Boxing.
Other games are connected with balls, right? So boxing is the odd one for number 2. Is that clear?
No,
Yes.
sir.
Okay. Okay, so how about number 3? Bats, rackets, pole, club. So which one is the odd one? Which one is the odd one?
Pole, I guess.
Bats, rackets, pole, club. Which one is the odd one?
Sure.
Well, I think racket.
Skiing.
Huh?
Pole is used
I think
in skiing, right? Ice skiing.
Nylinton said ball, right?
Yeah.
Yes, ball is the odd one. And Aga said something.
Racket.
Racket. Okay, so can you give me the reason why this one is out?
Like bat, pole, and club stick, right?
Okay,
All of them
stick.
are sticks, and
And the
racket
racket
is not.
a stick. That is why racket is
that's
the odd
also
one for you, right? Okay, correct. How about Nylinton? What's your reason?
I thought skiing is a totally different thing. That's why.
Nylinton, we cannot hear you.
I think skiing is a totally different thing than club.
I think your reason is like the bat, the racket, and the club, they used to hit the ball, right?
Yeah.
That is why pole is the odd one for you, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, so both answers are correct. Other answer is correct, and another answer is correct too. So how about the others? Do you have any other ideas? Do you have any other ideas?
Why isn't anyone talking?
Susan, who do you agree with? Nylinton or Aga?
Both of them are right the way they are.
She said both of them are right the way they are.
I asked, but who do you agree with, Susan? With Nylinton or Aga?
I don't know about that.
Aga said racket is the odd one, and Nylinton said pole is the odd one. So who do you agree with? Pole. The pole is the odd one. So you also agree with Nylinton, right?
Yes.
Hey Tessie, who do you agree with?
Nylinton.
Huh?
Nylinton.
Nylinton. So you agree with Nylinton. Okay. But Aga answer is also correct. Okay. Okay, so we'll move to number 4. Number 4 is caddy, batsman, rider, and snowboard. So which one is the odd one?
Snowboard.
Snowboard. So what is your reason?
Others are like
Others
person,
are
but
people, but
people.
snowboard is a thing.
Yes. So others are human beings, right? Others are human beings, and snowboard is a thing, right? That is why snowboard is the odd one. Yes, correct. And 5, elbow pads, knee pads, helmet, and rings. Which one is the odd one? Rings. Okay, rings. What's your reason?
Because elbow pads and knee pads and helmet are to protect, and rings are to control anything.
But the rings belong to the horse.
For elbow, knee pads, and helmet, we use these to protect ourselves, right? And we also have to wear that. Yes, that is why rings is the odd one out. Okay, and the last one, volleyball, rugby, park, basketball. So which one is the odd one for you?
Park.
Park. Okay, park. So what is your reason? Park is the odd one out.
Because park is
not a ball,
volleyball.
right? Park is not a ball. The others are the ball game, right? So yes, park is not a
Yes.
ball. That is why park is the odd one out, right? So everyone, do you have any other different idea? If you have, you can share your own idea too. Or you just all agree with to do more?
I think like
Yes,
Robbie. I think it's Robbie.
Rabbit.
yeah, rugby, because like volleyball and basketball refer to the ball it's used in the game, right? So also puck is the thing used in the game. So
But sure,
rugby
puck
is
is
I
like-
think a game.
So puck is like the things. Never mind.
Yeah, it's okay, Susan. You are saying something. Yes, you can share your idea, whatever it is.
So like puck is like the things that we use in the hockey, right? Ice hockey.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm which is better.
Okay. And Penny, what are you saying?
Robbie. Because
Robbie is odd one out. So what is your reason?
And basketball and volleyball are using with our hand,
Yeah.
playing with our hand, but not Robbie, right? Robbie is using with playing with our foot.
Robbie game.
Yes.
But you can use hands in rugby game, I think.
Yes, you can also use hand.
Right? I don't know that.
So I think pot is the odd one out, right? Or Aga, you didn't agree with me. Yes. Okay, so what is your idea? Tell us.
I think like volleyball and basketball, the things, the balls in the games, playing games, I think. So they are the volleyball, pack, and basketball are one category, and the rugby is the name of a game. I think it is only my opinion.
Ah, okay. So you also have your own reason, right? Rugby is the odd one out. Okay, so it is also the right answer because it can be more than one answer, right? Okay, correct. If you have the strong reason, you're correct. Your answer is correct. Okay, so we have finished number 1. So do you have any question for this? Do you have any question for this? No, no more question, right? Okay, so I'm gonna skip number 2 because we just finished this right now. So I think I don't need to revise this, right? So it's a hobby and it is really easy, right? To put the category like play, collect, do, and make. So it's quite easy, right? So I'm gonna skip number 2 and I will move to number 3. Complete the second sentence by changing the adjective from the first sentence to an abstract noun. So you have to change the adjective into noun form in the second sentence. For example, she is very successful athlete. So she enjoys success at the early age. So you transform successful into its noun form, which is success, right? So how about number 2? You need to be strong to be good at most sports. So blend is
Strength
most
is important.
Strength.
Yes, strength, right? Strength. The answer is strength is important for most sports. Okay, number 3, acrobats have to be very agile. One of the most important qualities for an acrobat is blank.
Agility.
Agility, right? The noun form of agile is agility. And 4, to be a good tennis or badminton player, your movement needs to be well coordinated. Good blend is particularly important. For
Coordination.
yes, good coordination. The answer is coordination. It's particularly important for sports like tennis and badminton. Lintu, are you still there?
Yes.
I think you just lost your connection for a while, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you're back now. Okay. And number 5, for some people, taking part in a sport is more important than being competitive. So for some people, participation is more important than
Competitiveness.
what is the answer for number 5?
Competitiveness.
Competitiveness, right? The noun form of competitive is competitiveness. Okay, so the last number 6. Are you determined to succeed? Do you have enough plan to be successful?
Determination.
Yes, the answer is determination, correct. Okay, so we also finished number 3, which are about abstract noun. So is there any question for number 3? No more questions, no question. Okay, so we'll move to number 4 is not about number 5. So we'll move to number 5. Number 5, write a caption for each picture using the present perfect continuous. So you have to use present perfect continuous, right? So the pattern is have been plus verb ing, right? So for number 1, there is a caption like she has been painting. So she is still painting right now, right? So she has been painting. So how about the second picture?
He has been swimming.
Yes, he has been swimming. How about the third one?
I don't know what is that.
Shopping.
Shopping.
Yes, tell me the whole sentence.
They have
They
been
have
shopping.
been
shopping.
Shopping.
Yes, they
shopping.
have been shopping.
Shopping.
Correct. How about 4?
Playing.
They have been playing.
They have been
Playing.
playing. Yes, they have been playing. Yes. And how about 5? And there is also the time duration. So for number 5,
He has been juggling since 8 o'clock this morning.
yes, he has been juggling since 8 o'clock this morning. Yes, correct. How about the last one?
Yeah, she has been making.
He has been
She has been making model
Yes,
planes.
so she has been making model planes
Making
since she was 5 years old. Okay, so we also finished number 5. So do you have any question for this present perfect continuous tense?
No.
No.
Oh, teacher.
No question. Okay, so we have finished chapter 5. So there is no question for chapter 5, right? မေးစရာမရှိတော့ဘူးเนาะ chapter 5 မှာ grammar points ကော vocab ကောမေးစရာရှိသေးလား
ဟုတ်
မရှိဘူးเนาะသိကြပြီเนาะမသိရင်ဒီ teacher ဟိုဟာလေးပါလဲလေးလံ option လေးလံပြစ်တယ်လို့ပဲ3ချိန်ဖြေရတယ်မေးစရာရှိသေးလားမေးစရာရှိသေးလားမေးစရာရှိသေးလား okay မရှိတော့ဘူးเนาะ we will move to the next chapter. Okay, next chapter ပြောင်းမယ်เนาะ okay. Okay, so this time is unit 7. We'll move to unit 7. Unit 7. It's about household routines. It's on page number 56. Okay, so you can see the kitchen in the picture, right? You can see clearly, right? I think you cannot see in the book because it is quite black in the book. So you can see here it's quite clearer, right? So it says like color, so it's more colorful. Okay, so in the kitchen, so there is the kitchen, right? So look at the picture and which things did people not have 100 years ago? So there are so many things, right? So what are the things that we didn't have 100 years ago?
Freezer.
I think almost everything, right?
Yes.
100 years ago, I think almost everything doesn't exist, right? Like a washing machine, like fridge, microwave, right? So I think 100 years ago they didn't exist, right? Any of them. Okay. So the vocabulary part, look at the picture and match the words to the kitchen appliance and equipment. So you have to match. So there are A up to N. So you have to match the numbers, which means the things and the vocabulary. For example, my number is bin. So bin is number, which number?
11.
Yes, 11, that's bin, right? That's bin. So 11 is bin. So number B is blender. How about blender?
22.
5.
22.
5, right? 5, yes, right here. That is blender. How about dishwasher?
1.
2.
Yeah,
No,
1.
1.
About 1, right?
One.
Yes, here is the dishwasher. So 1 is this dishwasher. So how about freezer?
9.
9.
9 or 10?
9.
9.
I did 10, right?
The top part
I don't know
freeze
which
the
type
things.
of refrigerator is that.
It's fresh. Actually, okay. Maybe 9 or 10. တချို့ရေခဲတက်တာရဲ့ freezer အပေါ်မှာပါဟုတ်တယ်နော်တချို့ရေခဲတက်တာအောက်မှာ freezer ပါသူ့ရဲ့ရေခဲတက်တာပုံစံဆိုရင်သူ့ရဲ့ freezer တွေချက်ချင်းအောက်မှာပါတယ်ဒီဟာ10နေ freezer ဖြစ်လိမ့်မယ် but whatever เนาะအဲ့တော့ရေခဲတက်တာပုံစံအမှန်မှမရှိဘူးတချို့ freezer တွေအပေါ်တက်မှာတချို့ freezer တွေအောက်မှာဆိုတော့ it can be 9 and it can also be 10 အဲ့တော့ကိုယ့်ရဲ့ရေခဲတက်တာရှိရရှိတဲ့နံပါတ်တက်လိုက်ကိုယ့်ရဲ့ရေခဲတက်တာအိမ်ကရေခဲတက်တာအောက်မှာ freezer ပါရင် 10 က freezer ပေါ့ကိုယ့်ရေခဲတက်တာ freezer အပေါ်မှာပါရင် 9 ပေါ့နော် Okay. So how about fridge? So 9 or 10, right? 9 or 10. Okay. So how about hob? HOB.
3. 3.
3.
3, right? Hob. Yes, hob is number 3. And how about iron?
14.
14.
14. Yes, 14 is iron. Walk.
6.
6.
Yes, 6. 6 is walk. 6. And a microwave.
13.
Yes, 13, right?
13.
Right here. That is microwave. 13. How about oven?
On number
2.
2.
2.
Yes, number 2, right? Number 2, right here. That is oven. 2. And how about saucepan? Saucepan.
19, I think.
Where is saucepan here?
19.
19? Or 8? 8 or 19? Which one is saucepan? 8 or 19?
19.
I think 19 is frying pan, right? Pan, the pan. Right? So I think saucepan is number 8. That is saucepan. Mostly they use it for making sauce. So that is saucepan. I think this one is for frying something. So frying pan, right? Okay. How about skills?
12.
Yes, 12. Skills, right?
yeah.
12 is skills. And how about teapot?
7.
Hmm?
7.
7.
7.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 7.
What is 7? I love 7. Number 7.
Beside 5.
Right. That's quite small. Yes, 7, right? 7. How about toaster?
Toaster.
Toaster, which is used to make a
4.
toast.
4.
Yes, 4, right? There are a piece of toast. We can see a piece of toast, right? Piece of toast. So that is toaster. Yes.
What's 23?
Okay, so we have finished matching things. So do you have any question for the things?
No.
Vocabulary, there is no question. Okay, so let's move to number 2. Number 2 is use the words below to make compound noun. Okay, now you know what compound noun is, right? Okay, so compound noun for kitchen appliance and equipment. So you have to match, right? 1 up to 10 and A up to J to make a compound noun, right? So how about number 1, coffee?
Machine.
Yes, coffee machine. So it can be I or G, right? The answer is coffee machine. Yes, I or G. Okay, the electricity went off here. It's quite dark here. Okay, so coffee machine, right? So it can be I or G. How about washing?
Machine.
Yes, washing machine. So it can be I or J. Washing machine, coffee machine. And how about extractor?
Extractor fan.
Yes, extractor fan, right? Yes, extractor. What is fan? A, right? Yes, so 3 match with A. Extractor fan. How about tin?
Opener.
Tin?
Opener.
Yes, tin opener, F, right? Tin opener that we use to open the tin, right? So this is tin opener, that is 4 and F, yes. And how about frying? Pan. It is D, right? Frying pan, yes. Frying pan. How about remote?
Control.
Yes, remote control. What is control? Yes, right here. It is quite dark here. That's why I cannot see clearly. Remote control. 6 and E, right? And how about fire?
Fire extinguisher.
Extinguisher.
The extinguisher.
Extinguisher, right? Fire extinguisher. So 7 and B, right? Fire extinguisher. And how about food?
Processor.
Food processor, yes, food processor. So number 8 and number C, right? Food processor. And how about ironing?
Board.
Ironing board, right? Ironing board. What is the board? G, right? The answer is G. So ironing board. And the last one, light.
Switch.
Yes, light switch. Okay, so we have finished matching the command noun. So is there any question for number 2? Is there any question for number 2?
Oh.
No.
No,
question.
teacher.
Okay. Okay, so this time number 3 is what will the partner as an answer about items in exercise 2. So what number is the coffee machine? So what number is the coffee machine? What is coffee machine?
15.
15.
15.
15, right? 15,
Yeah.
yes. Coffee machine is number 15. So how about washing machine?
16.
Yes, this one, right? 15. This is washing machine. Yes. Correct. And how about extractor fan?
17.
17, yes.
Yes,
This is
17.
extractor, right? So 17. And how about tin opener?
18.
18.
Yes, right here, right? 18. That is tin opener, 18. How about frying pan?
19.
19.
Yes,
19.
19.
19.
19. How about remote control?
20.
20,
20.
right here, right?
20.
How about fire extinguisher?
21.
21.
This one, right?
21.
Fire extinguisher, which is 21. And how about food processor?
22.
Yes, right here, right? 22. This is food processor. 22. And how about ironing board?
Ironing board.
23.
23. This one, right? Ironing board, yes. And light switch?
24.
24.
Yes.
24.
So we know all these things, right? So is there any question about this vocabulary and things? Is there any question?
No, Chair.
No
No,
question.
teacher.
No more questions.
teacher.
Okay. Okay, if you don't have any question, we'll move to listening. Listening number 4 is listen to the conversation and link each one to an item in the picture. So I will play a listening script and you have to listen and you have to answer, you have to write down the things, which items are they, okay? So I will play it now. Are you ready? A pen and a book. Okay. Okay, there is something wrong. Wait a minute.
Track 14. 1,
It's really dark in here. Can I put the light on?
Yes, okay.
2,
Would you mind if I heated this up in the microwave?
Not at all. Go ahead.
Thanks.
3,
Would you mind emptying the dishwasher and putting the things away?
Of course not. That's fine.
Thank you.
4,
Turn the extractor fan off! I can't hear myself speak!
All right. Don't shout.
5,
Would you mind if I turn the TV up? It's really useful for me to listen to the news.
Please do. The remote control is over there.
Thank you.
6,
Leave the scales out. I'm going to make a cake.
Oh, good. But don't make too much mess and remember to wash up afterwards.
Okay.
Track 14.
Okay, so did you get the answers? Or do I need to play one more time?
Play one more time, please.
Okay.
1,
It's really dark in here. Can I put the light on?
Yes, okay.
2,
Would you mind if I heated this up in the microwave?
Not at all. Go ahead.
Thanks.
3,
Would you mind emptying the dishwasher and putting the things away?
Of course not. That's fine.
Thank you.
4,
Turn the extractor fan off! I can't hear myself speak.
All right, don't shout.
5,
Would you mind if I turn the TV up? It's really useful for me to listen to the news.
Please do. The remote control is over there.
Thank you.
6,
Leave the scales out. I'm going to make a cake.
Oh, good. But don't make too much mess and remember to wash up afterwards.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one is
Light switch.
I switch.
light switch,
Light
right?
switch.
Yes, correct. How about the second one?
Microwave.
Yes,
Microwave.
microwave, correct. How about number 3?
Dishwasher.
Dishwasher.
Yes, a dishwasher. And 4?
Extractor fan.
Yes, extra fan. They are talking about extra fan. Yes. How about 5?
Remote control.
Remote control.
Yes, they are talking about remote control. And how about the last one?
Skills.
Skills, right? Yes, skills, because she wants to make a cake, right? That is why she needs the skill. Yes. Okay, so this time, so we have finished number 4, right? So number 5 is listen again. So you have to listen it again, and which conversation take place in a formal situation where the people don't know each other very well. So you have to pay attention to the conversation and which phrases do they use in a very formal situation. Okay, so I'll play it again.
Track 14. 1,
It's really dark in here. Can I put the light on?
Yes, okay.
2,
Would you mind if I heated this up in the microwave?
Not at all. Go ahead.
Thanks.
3,
Would you mind emptying the dishwasher and putting the things away?
Of course not. That's fine.
Thank you.
4,
Turn the extractor fan off. I can't hear myself speak.
All right, don't shout.
5,
Would you mind if I turn the TV up? It's really useful for me to listen to the news.
Please do. The remote control is over there.
Thank you.
6,
Leave the scales out. I'm going to make a cake.
Oh, good. But don't make too much mess and remember to wash up afterwards.
Okay.
Track 4.
So did you notice the phrases which used in a formal situation?
Would you mind?
Yes, would you mind, right? Would you mind? So I will play it again to listen, okay? And this time, pay attention to that phrases. Would you mind?
14. 1,
It's really dark in here. Can I put the light on?
Yes, okay.
2,
Would you mind if I heated this up in the microwave?
Not at all. Go ahead.
Thanks.
3,
Would you mind emptying the dishwasher and putting the things away?
Of course not. That's fine.
Thank you.
4,
Turn the extractor fan off. I can't hear myself speak.
All right, don't shout.
5,
Would you mind if I turn the TV up? It's really useful for me to listen to the news.
Please do. The remote control is over there.
Thank you.
6,
Leave the scales out. I'm going to make a cake.
Oh, good. But don't make too much mess and remember to wash up afterwards.
Okay.
Okay, so have you got it? Did you hear the expression? Would you mind? Right? Would you mind if, or would you mind? So these are the expressions that we can use in a formal situation. So you can hear in it has explained in the grammar tips. So there is a language tips, right? So to ask if you can do something, use would you mind if I, right? Would you mind, there is a pattern. Would you mind if I plus Bob in the past tense? So you have to use past tense, right? So the pattern is would you mind if I plus Bob too? For example, like, would you mind if I switch the TV off? Would you mind if I switch the TV off? It's kind of like asking permission to do something, right? So you can ask, you can do something. So you want to make sure that whether you can do it or not, right? So it's kind of like asking permission from somebody. So would you mind if in that situation you can use would you mind if I open the window? Would you mind if I close the door? Like that. So you are asking permission from someone. In that situation, you can use would you mind if I plus Bob too? Got it? ကြားလားနားလည်လား
နားလည်ပါတယ်
နားလည်တယ်နော် Okay. And there is a second expression. To ask someone else to do something used. So there is another situation, right? So you want someone to do something for you. So in that situation, you have to use would you mind plus followed by verb ing. So would you mind plus verb ing. For example, would you mind switching the TV off? So you want somebody to do something for you. So in that situation, you have to use would you mind plus verb ing. And if you want some permission to do something from somebody, you can use would you mind if I plus verb too? So there are two patterns. Have you got it? Do I need to explain that again?
Teacher, can you say again because my electricity is going right now?
Same time, right?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Not teacher. Hello?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, now.
Okay, so I'm explaining the grammar patterns right now. So there are two grammar patterns that you can use in two different situations. One situation is that one, you want a permission to do something from someone, you can use this pattern. Would you mind if I plus Bob in the past tense me Bob too, right? So would you mind if I switch the TV off? Would you mind if I open the window? Would you mind if I close the door? So you want some permission from somebody to do something. So in that situation, you have to use this pattern. Got it? Have you got it?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello?
And there is another pattern too. So there is another situation. The situation is that you want somebody to do something for you. So in that situation, you can use this pattern. Would you mind plus verb ing. For example, would you mind switching the TV off? Would you mind closing the window? Would you mind opening the door? Like that. So this is for asking permission, and this is for making requests to someone to do something for you. So is that clear?
Yes, teacher. It's formal situation.
Yes, informal situation. Yes, especially in formal situation. And if you want to be polite to somebody, you can use this expression. Is that clear?
Yes, teacher. Thank you.
Okay. Do I need to explain it in Burmese again? So ညီမတို့ပြန်ရှင်းဖို့လိုလား
ရပါတယ်တီရှယ်
ရပြီเนาะ Okay. So you're clear about this two pattern, right? Okay. So now I just want to check whether you understand it or not. So you have to write your own sentence. So the first sentence is asking permission, and the second sentence is making request to someone. So you have to use these two patterns. So you have to make your own two sentences. Okay. So do it now, and after that I will ask you guys. Okay. You have to write two sentences. The first one is asking permission, which you have to use would you mind if I plus verb to, and the second sentence is making request, and you have to use this pattern. Would you mind plus verb ing. Okay. Do it now. Have you finished? Can I ask now?
Yes, we using with verb 1. Can we use this pattern with verb 1?
No, you have to use Bob too, right? You can see Bob in the bottom. So for pattern 1, you have to use Bob 2. And for pattern 2, you have to use Bob ing.
Oh.
Have you got it, Nikai?
Yes.
Okay. So can I ask now? Hello, can I ask now?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So I will start with Ventura. Okay, so tell us your sentences.
That's 2, right?
Yeah, 2.
Would you mind if I use your cell phone for a bit?
And the second sentence?
Would you mind buying me a drink?
Would you mind buying me a drink? Okay. So can you call next person for me?
Come on.
Come on. Okay, come on.
Would you mind if I open the door?
Yes.
Would you mind coming to my house?
Would you mind coming to my house? Okay, thank you. So can you choose next person for me?
Ventura.
Ventura has finished. He just call you right now.
Okay. That my sentences are a bit similar to Lunduang's sentences. So, would you mind if I used your laptop for a while? And would you mind going to the grocery store?
Going to the grocery store. Okay, thank you. And can you choose next person for me?
Aka.
Aga. Aga. Okay, Aga.
Would you mind if I open the window? And would you mind charging my laptop?
Would you mind?
Charging my laptop.
I'll charge you my laptop. Okay. But the electricity went off, so I can't. Okay, Aga, call next person for me.
Hey, Tazan.
Huh?
Paying
He doesn't.
cousin.
Okay. He doesn't.
Would you mind if I borrow some money? Would you mind paying me for my lunch?
Would you mind
Paying for my lunch.
paying for my
Lunch.
lunch?
Lunch, teacher. LUNCH.
LUNCH lunch.
Okay. So it's like 1:30 right now. So call me the last person for me. The last one.
No.
No. Okay. No.
Would you mind if I ask you something? And would you mind passing me the book?
Would you mind passing me a book? Okay. Okay. So time is up right now. So I'm gonna stop here. So do you have
Sure.
any questions? Yeah.
We do have question about your yourself.
Yes, you can.
Do you mind telling me your age?
Name.
Age.
Age. So you're asking my age. So how do you
Yes.
think? How do you think? You can guess my age.
20, really?
21.
Yeah,
21.
I'm
like
sorry,
around
Isha, I
20.
thought you were 30, like around 30.
27. Like
27.
21.
How
or
about
20,
your
I thought
relationship,
like
Disha?
that.
Oh,
21. 20.
23.
Like we already described, like, shall we ask or no?
I think you're a college student. Teacher.
Okay, my age is actually I don't want to tell my age. So but I have to, right? Guys are asking me right now. Okay.
You
My
tell me
age is
if you don't want to.
32.
32?
You look younger than your age.
Yeah. You're 32?
Yes, 32.
So I was right.
22. I thought 20, but it's not possible. But I
You
thought.
I
really
thought
look
21.
younger than your age.
Actually, I and teacher Mary, we are at the same age.
Oh.
Teacher, like, please don't tell teacher Mary, but you look younger.
Thank you. I actually, if in the face-to-face class, I'm gonna treat you for lunch, but I can't. You know.
As Pink has in
Wait,
request.
shit, delivery
please pay me
exists,
for
teacher.
a
Delivery
lunch.
exists.
Teacher, I live in Yangon. You can deliver.
Ah, really? Okay. I will.
Teacher, that is like Susu's question, and now it's my turn. Like, would you mind telling about your relationship? Like, you're single
My relationship. How do you think? Am I single or am I married?
You're single.
Yes, I'm single.
Thank
Yeah.
you,
Bye-bye,
teacher.
teacher.
We were like hesitating to ask you this.
Yes, you can ask.
Yeah, thank you for answering our question. Goodbye.
Bye,
Bye.
teacher. See you next week.
So see you on Friday, okay?
On Friday.
See you on
Bye,
Friday.
teacher.
Friday. Bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye.
Bye, teacher.